standard stainless steel office ruler like this one is pretty useful to have around. I like that it's got etched numbers and markings in it so that it doesn't wear. If it's printed, it'll wear down. And it has cork backing, which makes it easy to move around the page if you're drawing straight lines. But I don't use it for much else than that. And the reason being, it has two different measurement systems on it, one imperial and one metric. And that's generally not very useful to me. I like to have the same system on the same ruler. And that's where I turn to what we call printer's rulers. Printer's rulers generally have 4 units of measure on them. In this case, there are 3: inches, picas, and agates, all of which are useful in book or editorial design. This one also has different conversion tables on it, which makes it a really handy one-use tool. A really good ruler to have around if you're a printer, typographer, or book designer is called a pica pole. It's got this squared off head at the top that allows you to hook it onto paper or an artboard or a drafting table and square up at 0 to measure down from or across from. This is a really handy tool. This one has agates, points, and inches on it. Pretty standard pica pole. Another thing I'm looking for when I'm looking for a really good ruler is whether it has a square edge at the top rather than a beveled edge like this one. The beveled edge up here allows for space between 0 and the actual end of the ruler. A square edge ruler starts at 0 on the square edge. And that's really essential for getting into the gutter of a book to measure maybe the trim size. Another ruler that I like to keep around the office is what's called an architect or engineer's triangular scale. It has this design that allows you to have 6 different units of measurement around the different sides, all of which are usually related to one another, that allows you to get to the ultimate level of accuracy when measuring in an imperial or metric system. The last ruler-like tool I like to keep around the office are what are called type gauges. These two are transparent type gauges that allow you to quickly measure line height or point size, and basically have a bunch of measurements that we've been talking about on all these rulers, except for they're transparent, so you can overlay them on text or any other kind of design that you're looking at and sort of figuring out the points of measurement. These come in transparent sheets, or if you have a fancy one, a little loop like this one, a little photographer's loop with a transparency layer in there where you can look through on your page and identify point size, leading, and type height. To find out more about picas, points, inches, and how they all relate to one another, check out contemporarybookdesign.com.